Alright, back again, Luke here. And today we've got out the old Sega Saturn, and I figured we could put in this game here. Magical Night Dreams, Cotton 2. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now this is a fantastic game here. It's part of a long-running series that Sega has done for many different platforms. And this one in particular is just beautiful. See if we can get this in the picture here, and hopefully get it to work out alright. Need to change the battery in the system, but... And we'll let the intro roll through here. You may see some color distortion from time to time. That's just from the camera picking it up off the TV. Like right there. So we're going to hit the start button here. You'll notice in the lower right hand corner you'll see that there are 9 credits. After those 9 credits are gone, you have to start from the beginning. The game will be over. First off, we'll go into the options menu. And in the options menu here, there's a couple of things that you can change around. One thing you can change around is the mode. By pressing left and right, you can change it into Saturn or just the arcade mode. We're going to leave it in arcade. And to change the life, you can change it to under vitality here. By pressing left, you'll see large, large, and largest. This one here will change the length of the meter up at the top in the top left. But we're just going to leave it as normal. And then we're just going to back out of here and jump into the game. Now, throughout the game here, you're going to find that there are a lot of slapstick humor parts, and right here with the beginning intro is going to be one of them, but if you have the RAM pack, you will have audio in this. You'll have voice, so having an extended RAM pack for it is an added feature or an added bonus. But the game includes a lot of these kind of slapstick comedy intro scenes and kind of mid-level scenes. Alright, so from right now we're going to get into the game. The game graphics for this game are just gorgeous. It looks fantastic. The Sega Saturn was a really good 2D hardware machine, and the music, everything in this game is phenomenal. You'll notice one thing here. At the very beginning, you'll see that there are some kind of diamonds that I'm shooting at, and by hitting them, they're changing different names. Now, with these different diamonds here, hopefully I can do this without dying, you can get 3 levels. You can get ice, you can get wind, and you can get fire. And with each one of these here, like I said, you can get up to like a level 3 for each one of them. One other cool thing about the game is you're just using 3 buttons. You're using A, B, and C. A is your shot. With B, you can pick up enemies, and by pressing B again, you can throw them, which is kind of cool. And by pressing C, you can use your kind of super weapon here. Now, on top of this, by doing different combinations, for example, forward, back, and A, you can launch out a kind of beam. Back, forward, and A will also launch out a beam here. Let's see. I'm dying. Back, forward, A. Forward, back, A. Half circle up and A, and half circle down and A will allow you to destroy some things on the ground. And as you can see, I'm just dying left and right. Talking and playing is not very easy, but there are some cool things, some cool patterns for this game. Nonetheless, just fantastic. And the game just gets better and better throughout the different stages. Also gets harder and harder. So, here's our first boss. And you can see its weak point here. First thing to do is to get rid of all of these. You can do that by using your supers here. This will help get rid of the weapons, make it a little easier to get access at the beginning. So, by doing the more powerful moves here, you can take them down a lot quicker than if you're just mashing on the A button. So, but this is a fantastic, really wonderful game for the Sega Saturn. During the mid places here, after you defeat a boss, is tea time, and by collecting as many of these as you can, you'll notice the health meter will go up slowly but surely. And it doesn't give you a whole lot of health. It will give you enough to kind of just make it by, unless you're really, really good at collecting these things. But we'll be greeted with another kind of conversation here. But once again, this game here really does show you what potential or what power the system did have. It gets better and better through the different stages. There are 6 stages in this game, and whoop, I should have gotten that one there. And once again, each stage just keeps getting better and better. The enemies and the look of the different enemies is quite amazing. The music will keep you kinda in the game, in the mood. But just a wonderfully designed game here. And you'll find that it does fetch a pretty good amount as well. This game will generally go for anywhere between, I think, $50 to $100 or more. But it's one of those games that is worth the money, definitely. Here's a little mini boss, which is quite irritating. Power-ups here. You can see, can't really talk so much, because you'll see that in this game, if you do make just a few mistakes, you'll wind up dying, as you could see in the first stage there with me dying. But I'm not sure if I had mentioned this or not, but with the credit system here, once you do lose all the credits, that's the end. It's game over. This here is going to be our next boss. And he is a bit tricky. But you can see the kind of cool patterns these bosses have too as well. Not doing very well at all. If you're playing this with full concentration, it is much, much easier to do well on. But just some very, very cool designs for the bosses. Hopefully I can try and get through here. There we go. That was kind of cheap, but effective. You're probably not going to see me get too far in here, just because of the poor gameplay, but just to give you guys a little bit of a look at the game. It's very, very challenging, and it's one of those games that will keep you on your toes, because you can't really sit back and just button mash. For some places, you really have to focus on getting some of the combinations down or using some of the patterns here for the shots. Moving on to the next stage. So once again, there's 6 stages in this game here. We'll probably just do one more stage and then we'll end it there, but nonetheless, just want to show you guys a little bit of a look at what Magical Night Dreams Cotton 2 here looks like for the Sega Saturn, and it's a beautiful, wonderful game. And for those of you out there who are looking for a fantastic game that shows off some of the super power of the Sega Saturn, I would definitely recommend trying to pick this one up. But that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Here's another one of the mid-bosses. This guy can be a little bit tricky. Yeah. There we go. Coming up on our boss here that we just got a hold of a second ago. This guy is pretty cool. Wow, that was kind of cheap. I'm playing a little bit dirty, but then again, so is he. but it's addictive. You kind of want to keep playing. Maybe we'll play just a little bit more, just for fun. Oh no! I got stuck at the bottom there. No! I got 3 more guys left here. This guy plays a bit dirty here. Yeah. Got two more lives here, and then we're done. Oh, the other thing too is if you don't defeat the enemy here fast enough, it'll say time over. So you do have a time limit on here. I am just dying left and right. Yeah, you can see hurry up. There we go.